Okay, today I'm super excited because we get to talk about one of my favorite topics. It's lead generation. It's how to establish customers for your six-figure home business. Man, pay attention. I want to teach you today. My name is Matt. I'm the owner of staff for Senior Solutions. It's a referral agency here in the Central California area, as well as the founder of the Senior Referral Academy. You can text me below to learn about the six-figure home business that I've got going on, helping seniors and their families at no cost, but making a great amount of money from companies, corporations that are out there. I teach you all that in the academy, but maybe that's not for you and you want to do something else. This will still apply to you. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get all the notifications of upcoming videos. Let's get right into it. Lead generation to get your business off the ground and keep it going. Going. Okay, the first step in lead generation is networking. I mean, a lot of you have heard this term. A lot of you are trying to do it. There's many different definitions, many different ways of applying the whole process of networking with people. I know with the coronavirus and the restrictions that are out there right now, it's a little bit difficult in some areas, but all this is still going to apply to your business. So stay with me. Networking, now think of it in two words instead of one, net and work, okay? Some people want to kind of disregard and ignore the last four letters of the word work when it does require work. But what about the net? Now the net part is, I'm not a fisherman, I don't know. I guess back in the day they used to throw out a net, collect all kinds of fish. That's not me, I've never done that. Internet, I know a little bit about, I know how to do a little bit of that, not great, but just enough to get by. Man, I was taking our business to another level. So I must know a little bit. I want to teach you as well. But in order to throw out your net, people need to know who you are. You understand that? Not just trust you. Some people say, well, Matt, they got to trust me first. No, they got to know you. And not only they got to know you, they got to know your message. They got to know what you're all about, what you stand for. And then they've got to know what value are you bringing to the table. How can you get me to solve the problems that I have? And you got to do all that, and that's part of your net. You got to throw it out there. I think of it in terms of triple R, okay? That's what I teach in the academy. And these are the three R's that you need to do when you're networking, is you've got to first and foremost establish rapport, okay? The second one is relationship. I'll get to the third R in a second, but the reason I tell you the second one in relationship, too many people when they network, they want to dive right into the relationship. They want to just lay everything out on the table. Think of it like dating, man. I'm married now, happily married, okay? But when I wasn't married and I was dating, I didn't go on a date and spew out everything about me and what I've done and who I've, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Think of it like that. You want to establish rapport. And now it's not a casual rapport. Now some people kind of go that extreme too. They go, well, I'll just give them my name, my number. Hi, my name is Matt. I own staff for Senior Solutions, and we help seniors, and we help them get them placed in RCFEs and large communities and 6 beds. We do all that kind of stuff. We can help you. We are the best around. Who cares? Everybody says that stuff. You've got to come in and be unique. I would encourage you when you're networking, research that individual, research that organization, get to know about them, what makes them tick. Are you friends on Facebook? Find out what their hobbies are. You've got to get to know them. Going back to the dating analogy, all right? If you're going to score with the person you want to be with, in a sense you want to go out with them, you're going to need to get to know them. It's not all about you. That's the way I used to think in my 20s, man. It was all about me. I didn't care. It was all about me. That's not true when it comes to networking. If you carry that philosophy, all about you, into the arena of networking, you will fail. You will get discouraged and you will give up because it will not work. You have got to be all about the people that you're encountering, the social workers, discharge planners. There could be people in similar industries that have similar interests as you do. I mean, I've gotten plenty of leads from people that are not even in the industry. And they go, hey, I know a person that their mom needs assistance. She's home now, or her dad, or someone's dad is at the hospital. And they give me a name and a number, and I take them through the process that I'll go over with you through the academy if you sign up and you can enjoy this industry. But networking, you've got to throw the net out there. So the 3 R's is you got to have rapport. It starts on a basic foundation, take it up a notch to relationship, okay? And then when you get to the third R, it's all about becoming a resource to them. So you notice at the beginning, when you talk about rapport, it's all about them. Relationship, it should be all about them. I got a healthy marriage. And the reason is because it's all about my wife. Well, when you become a resource, again, it's all about that person. You're able to give back to them the different things they need. And I go through that in the academy, all about how it pertains to our industry. But if you're selling something else, or you're providing a service about something else, it still can apply in that area. You got to establish rapport, relationship, and become a resource. And understand networking is work, man. It's flat out work. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You got to respond to emails. You've got to make phone calls. There's too many people out there that are so afraid of making a phone call, so afraid of rejection, so afraid of just, someone not liking them. It doesn't matter. You've got to get it all out on the table and network and go through it. And when you feel like giving up, give some more. When you feel like giving up, go an extra mile. When you feel like giving up, make an extra phone call. You've got to continue to pursue and be persistent in this if you're going to be successful in getting leads. It's all about lead generation. Networking is the key. Networking is the number one way to do it. Now, it may not be for online business, okay? There's plenty of ways that you can establish a funnel and all that, but I'm talking about a six-figure home business. Networking is the most effective way to get leads, and I'll teach you that in the academy. Okay, the second way to establish lead generation in your business is conversational conversion. All right, there's a lot of different people that are, click here, click there, go to the webinar, do that kind of thing. And in my industry and in working out of the house, this is why I do all my videos pretty much right here in my home office. I have found that conversational conversion works best. Now, it doesn't mean you can't do other things. Doesn't mean, here's the downside of conversational conversion I've heard from people. Well, you can't scale. That means you're talking to too many people. Well, it depends on what kind of business you're in. And I'm in the relationship business. I'm dealing with seniors. I'm dealing with families that need a trusting ear, that need to know, they need to know that I know what I'm doing. And so a lot of times that comes through conversational conversion. And I would encourage you to employ this in your own business. That means you're going to have to learn some phone techniques, man. You're going to have to know how to get on the phone. Have scripts or don't have scripts, but you've got to have it in your mind, knowing what you want to say, but not thinking too far down the road, right? I'm not advocating when you have a conversation with somebody, you're already thinking about the next thing you're saying and not really listening. Now, I discourage that. Obviously, you need to be a listener. You need to be someone that is there in the room and understanding what they're saying. But do all that, but gets it back to conversational conversion. I've heard many different reasons not to do certain things, and I have come up with some rebuttals. I've come up with some reasons why they should. And you always present it. Here's kind of a key to this whole thing, is you always got to present it in a way that is believable. You always agree with the person on the other end of the phone. Now, don't disagree with them. So if they do say something that is just off the deep end or just not true at all, I wouldn't necessarily go wholeheartedly and go, oh yeah, definitely, oh, absolutely. But I would say something like, hey, I fully understand where you're coming from. If I was in your shoes, I would believe the same thing. You need to agree with them, and you need to take those steps in that direction of conversational conversion. In order to do that, you've got to listen, and you can't think too far down the road, and you've got to agree with the person on the other end of the phone. But I would encourage you to go this route versus click, go to the webinar. I tried a lot of that. Now, on my website, you see behind me, there are people that click, and I do get leads from the website, but a lot of the leads that I do get in my industry are coming through social media, coming through people that I've done business with before. They have a family member, a friend they know of that needs assistance, and they call me. And so it's all conversational conversion. So I would encourage you to do that. It's been successful in our business. And if you do it right, then you can set the tone for your business. What better way to get the message out than conversation, right? You want to get them on the phone. That's my whole goal. And in our industry, I think about the national companies. What they do is they send out leads to all kinds of companies, and all these companies try to get this particular senior or their family member on the phone. Why? Because it's conversation. So your business may work best that way, especially if it's in the house. If you've got a home business, I would encourage you to work on your phone skills, work on knowing your industry. I teach this in the academy about the 80-10-10 rule, and the 10 at the end is educational. You need to be educated about the industry you're in so you can be fluent, you can have a conversation, you don't necessarily have to think about certain things. Some things are just coming natural to you, kind of like tying your shoe, putting on your belt, or whatever it may be, right? It's just natural. So get conversational conversion instituted in your business. Get it going. Get warm to it. I know a lot of people don't like using it because, again, it's not a great way to scale because you're not dealing with the masses, but it's a great way to establish rapport with the people you're talking to, right? But also people try to not do it because they want to shy away from talking to people on the phone. They want to shy away from conversation because they don't want to go there. They'd rather send them to a website and have the website answer all the questions for them, right? I'd rather do it just the opposite. Call me. I want to talk to you. My percentage of conversion when I get somebody on the phone, when I get face to face, when we're able to do that again, my percentage of conversion goes sky high. I would encourage you to get that in your business today. Work on your skills, get down to it, but man, you'll see your business grow exponentially if you hone in some phone skills, hone in some conversation,